My name is Bishop Kenya Michael Loltome, presidential aspirant 2022 of Kenya Republic, of which now I call it United States of Kenya Republic. That will be the new name of Kenya now. Today, as we anticipate actually Christmas, I would like us to read Luke 1 verses 28 and Luke 1 26 to 27. The virgin birth of Jesus Christ. Now in the 6th month, the angel Gabriel was sent by God to a city of Galilee named Nazareth, to a virgin betrothed to man whose name was Joseph, of the house of David. The virgin name was Mary. The birth of Jesus Christ is a very unique birth. In history, the virgin birth of Jesus Christ is without parallel in history, because it was a kind of a birth which is actually not usual. There was no man and a woman who have united or had any sexual intercourse for that kind of birth. It was by the Holy Spirit power of God. Jesus Christ actually was conceived by Mary. He was actually the first son of that family, among other students, or we call them, because in Jesus' time they have been learning, because their brother was also a teacher. We can as well call them that way. So we had James and Jude and many others and sisters as well. So the birth of Jesus Christ is a very unique thing in theology, simply because despite being in that kind of format, that it is a unique birth on earth, it was not celebrated either in the New Testament, which we call it actually, New Covenant, up to some years afterwards, when a Catholic monk started to make a calendar, and then they started having this kind of date, which is not actually true date. December 25th yearly is not the birth of Jesus Christ. So as a spiritual leader and also a theologian, because I've taught so many colleges in Kenya, one being actually paramilitary here at Embakasi Training School, Nairobi, for 12 years, systematic Christianity theology as well as systematic Islamic studies. And also equally I've taught in Narok Federal State of Kenya as well, several colleges, Narok AIC, African Inland Church beside Bible College, students who are taking the diploma 4 years, and also Covenant College of Missions International, also at the same place, Narok Federal State. I've taught them Islamic studies, students who are taking 4 years diploma courses, as well as I'm also coaching Presbyterian University of East Africa here in Nairobi, students who are taking degree level in religious political philosophy. So without much, I don't want to say much things today, but I would like just to tell Kenyans, as one of the spiritual leaders, as well as a presidential aspirant of 2022, don't waste your resources, the little resources you have, over this issue called Christmas, because I know many parents will be so much excited, which of course is all right for you to, sometimes to remember God, but don't be extravagant, waste a lot of resources for a birth of Jesus Christ which is not known. It is not known in the Bible. It's not actually celebrated either by Jesus Christ's parents, because they have been unschooled parents. Another thing I would like also to tell Kenyans, there is something going on here called BBI. BBI, we don't know BBI, whether, in Swahili when we say BBI, it's like saying I am a woman, BBI in Swahili. We don't know which wife is this. Hatujui mwanamke ni nani anaitwa BBI. chief, opposition leader Raila Amolo Odinga is very fond of going around telling people there is something called BBI, let us support BBI, let us support BBI, And he has been using this kind of tactics of referendums to kill Kenyans since 1982 coup of Kenya for supported coup. Every year in Kenya, we have so many killers, kind of monsters, called referendums. And also parties. We have now almost 105 parties. And they also call party primaries. People are killed before even elections. A lot of assassinations. A lot of people killing each other in the name of, referendum, changing constitution now and then. We don't want this kind of nonsense, whereby we are shedding a lot of blood of humans for nothing. We want to wait for 2022 and, have elections. And then let Kenyan decide whom they will have as the president, of which I think I will be the one. In the Jubilee Reformation Movement, even the deputy president has left it for me. And I know even the opposition leaders, like His Excellency Raila Amolo Odinga, His Excellency, he was actually the Prime Minister as well as also MPs for so many years at Kibera, but nothing has happened there. And also we have so many others, like Vice President, the former Vice President Mudavadi Musalia, and also Kalonzo Musyoka, Vice President, and also others like the son of Moi, this Gideon, whereby even people are dying there at his own place, Federal State of Baringo, and he's a senator, together with his brothers, like, Phillips, MPs, Rongai MP, the son of Moi still, there are 3 of them, and people are dying. We don't want this kind of totalitarian kind of, oppressive leaders. I am sure Kenyan we are going to have me as a new president. And I formulated a government called Jubilee Reformation Movement. You can check on Facebook, also in YouTube. You can get Michael Otome Kenya. You will see the government. And that government, I did not use any resources from the government, neither taxpayers' money, to formulate that government. With the ministers, assistant ministers, like, Moi government. Because I formulated almost like that kind of government, a kind of a government which will see the welfare of Kenyans. No Kenyan will miss where to sleep. Like now, so many vagabond people around here eating cabbages, dirty things in Embakasi village, in Nairobi, and many other states, among 47 of them, and 290 constituencies, and 1,450 wards assemblies. People are dying of COVID-19 disease as well as hunger. We don't want that kind of a scenario. We want to have a government which is our parents, that will see the interests of every individual, including even expatriate people from other nations. We are going to take care of them. If they want to live here in Kenya, it's all right. My government also have said I will have, the incumbent head of state, His Excellency Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, to continue being my prime minister, like the way His Excellency Raila Amolo Odinga was appointed by, the former president, the 3rd president of Kenya, His Excellency Mwai Kibaki. There was no referendum, and they have served equally 10 years. And so likewise with me also, the next government I'm going to appoint directly the incumbent head of state Uhuru Kenyatta, His Excellency Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. He knows Kenya, and so he will assist me. And my deputy vice president will be His Excellency Adan Barre Duale. He will be the one which is going to also be my vice president. And the Vision 2030, 32, which is just 2030. The new president, which will be coming after me, will be the retired USA president, His Excellency Barack Obama, Hussein Barack Obama, according to my vision and dreams, because he's very young. So I'm going to call him back, and then he will take over from me, because there's nothing, there will be not even much election there, because he has already proved himself to be a leader. He has, led that country for 8 years. So why not Kenya? And he's the son of Kenya here, an ethnic group of Luo. So he tribe. So I will going to recall him to take over after me, after 10 years or even less, because I'm a spiritual leader. Otherwise, don't waste your resources. Keep your resources, and also know that this Christmas is not a Christmas that you can waste your resources, whereby when you are anticipating to have your children going to school. Otherwise, thank you so much, and remember me that I will be your president, God willing, 2022. Thank you.